Okay. So basically, the Taylor series, Euler series, Runge-Kutta second order, fourth order are being used to find out the solution of ordinary differential equation. So here is the problem statement. You can find this kind of a problem statement generally we have in examination. Not exactly. This is only the sample. Here we are. I request all of you students, don't expect the same numerical will be there in same examination. You are here to understand the methods. Those students who have missed this technique, for them, I'm just taking a revision of that method, right? Okay. Let's try to understand here how to solve this numerical. Solve dy by dx is equal to 3x plus y square using Taylor series method. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, find the value of y at x is equal to 0.1. Just a minute, students. Yeah, I was talking about we have to find the solution of dy by dx 3x plus y square using Taylor series method. When x is equal to 0, y is given 1. Find the value of y at x is equal to 0.1. Now, if you are looking at this formula, student, the formula generally, what we are having, in both way you can say a function f of x or y0. Both are nothing but same. F dash x is nothing but y dash into h. So if I do write the formula here, I would like to write that formula in unknown terms like y is equal to, that we have to find out, is equal to y0 plus y dash h plus y double dash upon 2 factorial h square plus y triple dash upon 3 factorial h cube plus y raised to 4, means what? 4 differentiation upon 4 factorial h raised to 4. Generally, when we are using in a Taylor series, we are using the terms of Taylor series up to 4th order, right? So otherwise, it becomes very difficult for anyone to find out the higher order derivatives. Is that it, students? Any doubt, any question? You can stop me with that. Fine. So this is the formula that we are using. Now, if this is the formula, what exactly we have to write? See, we have to find out y at x is equal to 0. So first of all, we'll write down what is given in the problem statement. So given data. So in a given data, you can see that dy by dx is equal to 3x plus y square is given. That means what? F of x is given, right? F of x is given. So we can write f of xy is equal to, or f of x, you can say that, not xy, f of x is given as 3x plus y square. So this is what your function, right? We'll write this as equation 1. But before that, we'll just convert f of x. There are 2 types of formulas, right? As I given right now. You can write either in terms of f of x or in terms of y. So it is better to convert this f of x in terms of y. So I'm going to convert that. That is nothing but y is equal to, or we can say that y dash is equal to, because it's a dy by dx, y dash is equal to 3x plus y square. Okay, let's say that this is the equation number 1. What else we have here? Then we got when x is equal to 0, y is given. That means our initial values are given. So why this is given? To find out y dash value, right? Ultimate our aim is like to find out y dash value, y double dash value, y triple dash, and y raised to 4. These values we should know. Otherwise, y0, that it means at x is equal to 0, the y value is already given. So we can use this as an y0 value, right? So this is the y0 value. Then what is the next y dash value? Y dash value is nothing but the function which is already given in the problem statement, right? Excuse me. The same equation can be written in some cases y dash is equal to 3x plus y square. Don't get confused because y dash itself represents dy by dx. It's a first derivative function, right? So after getting y0 from the problem statement, can you see that in the problem statement, this value is already given? Then you have to find out y at x is equal to 0.1. Now to find out y value at a 0.1, we required y dash, y double dash, y triple dash, y raised to 4. And apart from this one, we should also have the value of h. Okay, so by knowing the value of h only, we can find out then the entire, using a series, we can find out the value. Now try to understand, students, h is not given in the problem statement, but it is indirectly given. How? We have a value like x is equal to 0, and we are being asked to find out at x is equal to 0.1, right? And h is not given, problem statement. H is not given. So we can say that h is nothing but considering the one step between them, right? So 0.1, the difference between these two values is nothing but h, right? Difference between these two values is nothing but h. So h in our case, it is equal to 0.1, right? And here we are using one step only, one step value. Basically, the Taylor series is only one step solution. Any question by the time, students? Hope so. What is given in the problem set, we discuss. Any questions? Hello?
No, sir.
Oh.
No, sir.
Okay. अभी क्या करना है मुझे? We have to find out all these values. Y0 we got. ये समझ में आ रहा है ना? ये वैल्यू मुझे मिल गई सीरीज में से. So y dash we have to find out. So to find y dash, we already have an equation. Y dash is equal to 3x plus y square. Yes. So we also have the values of x and the y. So we can substitute in this equation. So we'll get the y dash. Y dash is equal to 3 into 0 plus 1 square. So that value is nothing but 1. So we got on y dash, right? We got y dash. So this is our first solution. So after finding out y dash, we have to find out y double dash. So second, we have to find out y double dash. So how to find this y double dash? Yes, students, how to find y double dash?
Take derivative of first y dash.
You have to take the derivative of equation number 1. So we can write here differentiating equation 1. Then what we are getting? Y double dash. So differentiate this equation. What you are getting here? 3 plus 2y y dash. Okay, so let us say that this is the equation number 2. Now, what values we are having? We have x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. Also, y dash is equal to 1. All these three terms we got here. So we'll substitute in equation number 2. So what we are getting? Y double dash. Y double dash is equal to 3 plus 2 into 1 into 1. So that is nothing but 5, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Similarly, now 1 by 1, up to 4 terms, okay, of Taylor series, you have to find out all these values. Now third what we want? Y triple dash. So what we are doing? Differentiating equation number 2, right? Differentiating equation number 2. So what we are getting? Y triple dash. Y triple dash. So can you help me out? Just tell me what's the value. So derivative of this 3 will be 0 plus, here it is a product. Tell me. 2y into y
Double
double dash
double
plus
plus two
2y dash y dash. Correct? So it's a very important. See, here for the discussion, we have taken very simple equation f of x. Right? Y dash is very simple, but you should know how to differentiate if it is trigonometric functions or the exponential function. You should know how to find the derivative up to fourth term. Okay, fourth order equation you have to get. Fine. Simplifying this, 2y y double dash plus 2y dash square. Can we write this one? 2y dash square. So let's substitute now values. What we are having? We have x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, y dash is equal to 1, and y double dash is equal to 5. Let us substitute all these values in y triple dash. So after substituting, we will get y triple dash is equal to, can we have calculation here? 2 into 1 into
5
5 plus 2 into
into
1 square. Tell me this value.
7.
Please do have
12.
calculation.
12.
Is it 12? Okay. Y triple dash is 12. Cross verify students. Then what's left with us? Fourth term. That is now differentiating equation. We are written somewhere equation. This is equation number 3. We have to write like equation 3. So what we are reading? 4 times. Okay. So can you help me out to write that value? So what we are doing? Dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to differentiating what? 2y y double dash plus 2 y dash square. Tell me, derivative of this. We are differentiating 4 times. 2y into y triple dash plus 2y double dash y dash plus what's next? 4y dash
y double dash.
y double dash. Okay. Simplify this. 2y y triple dash plus, now these terms are similar. So can we write 6 y dash y double dash? Yes. Now we got all the terms. Now let us substitute all the values. What we are having? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, y dash is equal to 1, y double dash, if I'm not wrong, 5, y triple dash is equal to 12. So substitute all these values here. So you'll get fourth term,
54.
54, right? We got a 54. So now see where we have started in Taylor series. This is the Taylor series. Can you remember this equation? This is the Taylor series, right? It has a higher order terms. But when you are applying for examinations, we are restricting ourselves up to fourth order. Okay, because Fifth order, higher order terms, it becomes very difficult for us because the equation is very simple. So we can find out higher order derivative also. But if the equation, if it is complicated, then it becomes very difficult for anyone to find out the higher order differentiation or derivatives. So we got y dash, y double dash, y triple dash, y raised to 4. And also we got h value, right? So let us substitute all these values in this series and let us find y at x is equal to 0.1. Since it's a one-step method only, right? Okay, rewrite the formula. Let's just help me out to write the formula. Like y at x is equal to 0.1 is equal to y0 plus y dash h plus y double dash upon 2 factorial h square plus y triple dash upon 3 factorial h cube plus y 4 times upon 4 factorial into h raised to 4. Isn't it the formula? Yes, students? So let us assure all the values. What's the value of y0? 1. Y dash 1 into h is 0.1 plus, generally h value is given, right? Here it is not given, but the initial value is known to us and the final value is known to us. So we can find the difference between them, right? And that difference is nothing but h for the Taylor series, if it is not given. Y double dash, is it 1? What's the value of y double dash? Yes,
5.
5. The value is 5. So 5 upon 2 factorial. What's the 2 factorial? 2 into 1, right? Into 0.1 square plus y triple dash. Y triple dash is 12 upon 3 into 2 into 1 into 0.1 cube plus 54 over 4 factorial. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 0.1 raised to 4. So if you simplify this, you will get the value of y at 0.1. Can anyone please?
1.127.
1.127. So this is the value of y at x is equal to 0.1. So you can write your answer here. Answer. Always highlight your answers. No? Answer. At x is equal to 0.1, the value of y is equal to 1.127. Just highlight this. This is your answer. Now tell me, students, any question, any doubt in Taylor series?
No, sir.
सर
Mm-hmm.
सर एच ची व्हॅल्यू कशी काढली एकदा सांगाल का परत?
Yes, yes. See, as I told you, generally h is what? It's a strip size. Okay. So h formula is nothing but xn minus x0 upon number of strips. Since Taylor series is one step formula, मैं क्या मतलब इसको क्या बोला मैंने? ये क्या है? एक स्टेप में आपको आंसर मिल जाता है टेलर सीरीज से. So it's a one step method. So generally n is equal to 1. If n is equal to 1, so h becomes xn minus x0. So xn is nothing but the value जहां पे हमें निकालना है. That becomes xn and this is what x0. Right? So if I'm applying the same, so what I'm getting, h is equal to xn minus x0. So what is xn? 0.1 minus 0 is equal to like this. If it is not given, generally it is given in the problem statement, h is equal to 0.1 or 0. Okay, it is very, you can easily understand, students. If I'm writing h is equal to 0.2, does it make any sense? Hello? Does it make any sense here? See, range, initial value is 0, and we have to find out at 0.1. So how can I divide 0 and 0.1 into 0.2? So it does not make any sense for a Taylor series. So h you can take it as 0.1. So initial value and the final difference between these two. Is there any difficulty, students, now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, what's the next then? Euler's formula? Should I discuss Euler's? Because I'm not getting this particular Euler's formula from students.
Yes, sir. Euler's formula.
Should I explain Euler's formula?
Yes.
No,
yes.
sir.
Okay, once let's go through that quickly. Okay, it's a very simple. Once you understood Taylor series is also very simple. Only thing is what you have to remember that formula, right? See, we know that the drawback of Euler's method, Taylor series. Sorry, drawback of Taylor series. What's the drawback?
Derivatives are just
Even though Taylor series, if I'm considering the higher order term now, you will get the most accurate answers using a Taylor series. The only difficulty is like we have to find out the higher order derivatives. That is the difficulty only. And also you'll get, if you're able to find out the higher order terms, in one step you can get the answer. But the drawback is what? You have to deal with higher order terms. To overcome this problem, we have an Euler's method. Euler's method says that just consider this straight line. Just consider the straight line. And you will get the value of y. So what's the value of y? Y is equal to y0 plus y dash h. You can use only first two terms of Taylor series. क्या बोल रहा है यूलर? पहले दो टर्म्स ले लो टेलर सीरीज से और यूज दैट फॉर n नंबर ऑफ स्टेप्स. अब यहाँ पे मल्टीपल स्टेप्स क्योंकि ये इटरेटिव मेथड है ना. यूलर्स मेथड क्या है अभी? इटरेटिव मेथड है. ये फॉर्मूला है. अब लेट्स ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस न्यूमेरिकल यूजिंग. Okay. And friends, if possible, you can just try to solve all the application if possible. Okay. Because the applications are not much difficult. The only thing is that you have to understand how to simplify that application to the required equation. है ना? जो इक्वेशन हमें चाहिए रहता है स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में, वो डिड्यूस करने के लिए आपको थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम एप्लीकेशन समझ के लेना है. दैट इज द ओनली डिफिकल्टी. एक बार आपने इक्वेशन डिड्यूस कर लिया तो नेक्स्ट सॉल्यूशन बिकम्स वेरी सिंपल. फाइन. लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस न्यूमेरिकल. टेम्परेचर एट वन सरफेस ऑफ अ स्लैब, thickness 20 centimeter is 500 degrees Celsius. In heat and mass transfer, you might have solved this kind of a numericals, right? Where we are having, let's write given data. In a given data, let's write like, you have to understand problems. Please ask students to join using this is that college email ID. बहुत सारे students है ना, they are just trying to join. You can put a message, right? Students, those who are attending the session, put a message. Just ask the students to join using college email ID. You will get automatically in. Okay. I was talking about, see, temperature at one's surface of a slab. So we got a slab here. Let us consider this is slab. Okay. Of thickness. Slab का thickness कितना है? 20 centimeters. X is equal to 20 centimeters. And a temperature on one surface, let us consider this is the surface. At this surface, the temperature is 500 degrees Celsius. Find the temperature on the other side, other surface. So we have to find out this temperature over here. So we have to find out temperature on the other side. So let's say that this is T0 and this is T1 on the other side. So we have to find out this temperature. So through this, there must be a drop in temperature. Taking a step size in thickness. So step size is given. Again, very important. Step size is given. H is equal to. Actually, it is a delta X, no? So for us, it is H. Delta X is equal to 4 centimeter. Heat flux per unit area, that is Q by A, it is given 1000 watt per meter square. And the equation which is given in the problem statement is, that equation is dt by dx is equal to minus Q by A in bracket 1 upon 0.5 in bracket 0.01 T plus 1. Right? So don't get afraid of this kind of numericals. These are very simple, right? The only thing is what you need to understand what is given. Basically, our intention is to understand this equation. This is very important equation, right? So if you understood this equation, ultimately what we want, dy by dx. Dy by dx. That is what our requirement. Isn't it so? So simplify this equation. Let's say that dt by dx is equal to value of Q by A is already given. Generally, students make a mistake, right? The heat flux, it is heat flux which is given watt per meter square, right? Per unit area. So that's why Q by A is given. So this value you have to substitute like 1000. Okay. 1 upon 0.5 into 0.01. Now temperature is given on one side. Okay. So we have to find out on the other side. And this is the function of a distance. This is not the equation what we are having. Any doubts, students, in this equation?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we know that we used to write the equation in terms of dy by dx. So let us convert this equation in terms of dy by dx. So if you are comparing these two terms, you can see that a denominator is x, but numerator is y. So I can say that let capital T is equal to y. Then we will get dt is equal to dy. Is that okay? So simplifying. So if I'm using t is equal to y, so what equation we are getting? Dy by dx is equal to minus 1000 in bracket 1 upon 0.5, 0.01. Now t we have to replace by y plus 1. Okay. So this is what your equation. Right? You can further simplify this if you want. Any question? Any questions, students, by the time?
No, sir.
Any questions? Okay. Now see. The heat flux in the problem statement is watt per meter square, right? We have to take care of units. In theory class also, I used to say that check the units. The distance is in centimeter and the heat flux, which is given in meter. So either convert this into centimeter or this centimeter into meter. You can see that there are two terms which are in a centimeter. So it's better to convert these two terms into meter. So I'm going to convert that into meter, right? So basically, what is that information? That information gives us like when x is equal to 0 meter, your temperature is 500 degrees Celsius. And when x is equal to 0.2 meter, you have to find out what's the temperature. ये समझ में आ रहा है आपको स्टूडेंट्स? हेलो, ये समझ में आ रहा है आपको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So हमें यहाँ पे टेम्परेचर निकालना है. Fine. And what else we have a step size is equal to delta x. Now what's the step size? Step size is nothing but h. Okay, step size, which is given. Now it is in centimeters. So can we write it's a 0.04 meter? Is that correct? Now, once we are having this data, then what we are doing? We are applying the Euler's formula. But to apply the Euler's formula, first of all, we are going to draw one line, horizontal. Okay, this is a line, then vertical line. Because we are writing some terms in terms of table. I'm preparing one table. So what we are having here, let's say that, okay, one more horizontal line we want. Fine. So what we are writing here, x value. We are writing here x value, right? And here y is nothing but the temperature. Fine. So x value starting from 0. Next, what should be the next value? T is the function of x. Temperature is the function of x. X total slab width is 20 centimeter. That is the 0.2 meter. And the step size, it is given 0.04. So we can write 0.04, then 0.08, then 0.12, 0.16, and the last one is 0.2. So we have to find out the temperature at this value. And to find out the temperature at this value, we have to take a step size 0.04. ये समझ में आ रहा है आपको? हमने क्यों लिया है step size? Because to reduce the error, to minimize the error, because we are using a straight line. Fine. Okay, what we know, at x is equal to 0, the temperature is 500. Temperature is 500. These are the initial values. We can say that this is the x0 and y0. Now, by using Euler's formula, you have to find out at x is equal to 0.404, at x is equal to 0.08, at x is equal to 0.12, 0.16, and 0.2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iterations you have to perform here. So let's see how to perform these 5 iterations using Euler's formula. So iteration number 1. Iteration 1. So at iteration 1, what we are finding out? We will find out y 0.04. What does it mean? It means at x is equal to 0.04, what's the value of y? Clear, students? Hello? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what's the formula? Tell me, what's the formula? Euler's formula?
Initial value plus slope into step size.
Yes, y is equal to y0 plus y dash h. So what's the y dash here? See, we got h here, right? We got y0. Y0 is nothing but at x is equal to 0, what's the value of y? That is known to us. We got an h. What's the value of h? 0.04. But what's the y dash?
Given equation.
Correct. It's a given equation. We have written that given equation. Let us rewrite that given equation. Help me out to write because I'm not able to see that. Here I'll write somewhere. dy by dx is equal to minus 1000 in bracket 1 upon, what's the value? 0.5, 0.01 y plus 1. Is that correct? So what is dy by dx?
Y dash.
Y dash is equal to minus 1000 in bracket 1 upon 0.5, 0.01 y plus 1. Okay, so this is your y dash, or we can say that the function. Okay. So we got a y dash. Now see, to solve this particular equation, what is required? We should know what's the value of x0 and y0. So I can write x0 is equal to 0 and y0. Can you tell me what's the value of y0 here?
500.
500, correct. So let us substitute these values and find out y dash. So here we are finding out y 0.04. Y0 is already given, that is 500. Plus, you can use these two values to find out y dash. Tell me, what's the value of y dash here? What's the value of y dash? You substitute y0 is equal to 500 here. Without students, is there any value?
333.33.
Is it positive, negative?
Negative.
Negative.
Negative. Minus 333.3333. Is that correct one? Okay, I'll write the same. Minus 333.3333 into, what's the h? 0.04.
0.04.
Now you will get 0.04 y value. What's that value?
486.6666.
486.6667, right? So this is your new value of y at x is equal to 0.04. So what I'll do, I'll write this value here. So it's a 486.6667. यहाँ पे क्यों लिखा हमने अभी बताओ, कैन एनीवन प्लीज, क्यों लिखा यहाँ पे हमने?
At x is equal to 0.04 solve के लेते हैं ना.
Correct. Now, when I'm going for a next iteration, I have to find out 0.08, and to find out the value of y at x is equal to 0.08, I have to use this as an x0 and y0. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, second हम लोग क्या करेंगे? y 0.08 is equal to y0 plus y dash h. Now tell me the value of y0 here. बताओ, value of y0, 486.6667, and just tell me y dash value.
minus 340.91.
Okay, for your better understanding now, what I'll write, I'll just help you out so that there should not be any confusion. What I'll do, just write y 0.04 plus y dash 0.04. So you can use these values. So you can avoid a confusion. कितना आ रहा है ये? Minus 340.
340.912.
912. One more digit. Okay, let
Nine.
me. You just hope you're understanding this calculation. You have to repeat, keep repeating the same thing until you will get 0.2. That is what Euler's. So we'll substitute here 0.08 is equal to, ये क्या वैल्यू आ रही है? 486.6667 plus y dash is minus 340.912 into 0.04. If you solve, you will get a new value. Any value?
473.03.
473.03. Okay, so this is your new value. Now you have to go for again next iteration. Means what, here you will have 0.12. Okay, similarly you will have fourth y 0.16, and fifth you will get y 0.2, and this is nothing but your answer. Any questions, Raj? Any question, any doubt? Yes.
Starting step एकदा repeat करा for the starting.
No.
Should we go for Ungikutta fourth order?
Sir, याची starting ची step miss झाली होती एकदा फक्त सुरुवातीची step explain करा.
काय डाऊट आहे का? विचार. काही मुलं बोलतात
सुरुवातीची
background.
step होती ना ती मिस झाली होती फक्त ती एकदा explain करून द्यायची.
हॅलो, काय मिस झालंय का आपल्या स्टेप मध्ये इथे?
नाही सर, माझी फर्स्ट स्टेप मिस झाली होती तर ती फक्त एकदा एक्सप्लेन करतील का परत?
पुन्हा एकदा रिवाइज करू का?
हो.
हा, कोणती स्टेप मिस झाली? सुरुवातीची एकदम.
हो, फर्स्ट स्टेप.
हा, फर्स्ट स्टेप मध्ये आपण काय केलं या स्टेप मध्ये की प्रॉब्लेमला डिड्यूस करायचा प्रयत्न केला स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म मध्ये. प्रत्येक वेळेस तुम्ही बघाल, ज्यावेळेस तुम्हाला एखादं ऍप्लिकेशन दिलं जाईल ना, तर त्या ऍप्लिकेशनला पहिल्यांदा काय करायचं आहे की काय दिलेलं आहे, डेटा काय दिलेला आहे, आणि तो डेटा यूज करून आपण स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म मध्ये डिड्यूस करू शकतो का? हा स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म आहे. त्या स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म मध्ये येऊन घ्यायची. पण शेवटी त्यावेळेस तुम्ही वाय काढला ना, हे तुम्हाला पुन्हा एकदा एक्सप्लेन करायचंय का? हे प्रॉब्लेम कसं डिड्यूस केलेलं आहे?
सर शॉर्ट मध्ये सांगा ना एकदा.
ओके, बघा आपल्याला काय दिलंय, टेम्परेचर ऍट वन सरफेस ऑफ अ स्लॅब. हा एक स्लॅब आहे. हा, तुम्ही HMT मध्ये आय थिंक तुम्ही करता हे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह केलेले आहेत स्लॅबचे प्रॉब्लेम्स. ठीक आहे, याच्यामध्ये आपण काय करतोय की ऑर्डिनरी डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशनला ट्रीट करून त्याचं सोल्युशन फाइंड करतो. ठीक आहे, अदर साईडचं आपण टेम्परेचर फाइंड करतो. डायरेक्ट फॉर्म्युला आहे, सिम्पल आहे, त्यामुळे तुम्हाला काही तेवढं डिफिकल्ट नाही. पण what exactly we are learning? We are learning here how to apply the numerical methods. ठीक आहे, सिम्पल प्रॉब्लेम. तर काय दिलंय, टेम्परेचर एक स्लॅब दिलेलं आहे, स्लॅब सरफेस. वेन x इज इक्वल टू 0, तर टेम्परेचर किती दिलंय एका सरफेसला? 500 डिग्री सेल्सिअस. आणि स्लॅबची विड्थ किती आहे? 20 सेंटीमीटर्स. म्हणजेच काय, आपण काय सांगू शकतो की ही जर विड्थ जर 20 सेंटीमीटर असेल तर दॅट डिस्टन्स विल बी x इज इक्वल टू 0.2 मीटर, म्हणजे 20 सेंटीमीटर्स. मग आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, 20 सेंटीमीटरचा टेम्परेचर किती आहे ते फाइंड करायचं आहे. आणि टेम्परेचर फाइंड करण्यासाठी प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये काय दिलेलं आहे की स्टेप साईज त्यांनी सांगितलं की तुम्ही डेल्टा एक्स, म्हणजे या 0 to 20 ला तुम्ही छोट्या छोट्या स्लॅब मध्ये कट करा. तर स्लॅबची साईज काय असणार आहे? 4 सेंटीमीटर, म्हणजे 0.04 मीटर. हीट फ्लक्स दिलेला आहे पर युनिट एरिया, आणि हे इक्वेशन दिलेलं आहे, गव्हर्न इक्वेशन. सो आपण काय केलं की जे अवेलेबल डेटा आहे त्याच्यामध्ये सबस्टिट्यूट केलं आणि वी गॉट दिस इक्वेशन. आता डेटा काय दिलेला आहे की हीट फ्लक्स दिलेला आहे 1000 वॅट पर मीटर स्क्वेअर, म्हणजेच क्यू बाय ए दिलेला आहे. आपण 1000 इथं सबस्टिट्यूट केलं. तर व्हेरिएबल काय? टेम्परेचर. आणि टेम्परेचर कसं व्हेरी होतोय? विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स. बरोबर आहे. मी ही जी इन्फॉर्मेशन यूज करून आपण हा इक्वेशन दिलेलं आहे. पण आपला स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म काय आहे की डीवाय बाय डीएक्स, राईट? त्या डीवाय बाय डीएक्सच्या फॉर्म मध्ये मला जर लिहायचं असेल तर कुठला व्हेरिएबल आपल्याला रिप्लेस करावं लागेल? जर हे दोघे कम्पेअर केले तर इथे एक्स एक्स डिनॉमिनेटरला आहे, वाय मात्र चेंज करावं लागेल. सो व्हॉट आय डिड हियर, आय ॲज्युम दॅट टी इज इक्वल टू वाय. म्हणजे आपलं काय झालं? हा डीवाय बाय डीएक्स. डीवाय बाय डीएक्स म्हणजेच काय? हा बेसिकली व्हॉट इज दॅट? दिस इज नथिंग बट वाय डॅश, or we can say that f of x dash, we can say that. It is better to write like in terms of y dash. Okay. मग इथून आपण काय केले की आपण आपली जी मेथड आहे क्लासमध्ये तीच फॉलो करायची. मी आता जे एक्सप्लेन केले ना स्टुडंट्स, तीच मेथड तुम्हाला फॉलो करायची. जर समजा हे जर प्रॅक्टिकल ऍप्लिकेशन नसेल तर काय असेल? तुम्हाला डायरेक्टली हे इक्वेशन असेल. ह्या इक्वेशन पासून तुम्ही फॉलो करा पुढचे स्टेप्स. त्यासाठी स्टेप साईज दिलेली असेल, इनिशियल व्हॅल्यूज दिलेले असतील आणि हे इक्वेशन दिलेलं असेल. ठीक आहे, एवढं दिलेलं असेल आणि त्याच्या पुढच्या स्टेप्स तुम्ही युलर्स फॉर्म्युला फॉलो करायचं. ठीक आहे स्टुडंट्स?
येस सर.
मला वाटतं आपण आता युलर्स मेथड झालेलं आहे. अच्छा, हे ऍप्लिकेशन झालं. आता हे कसं सॉल्व्ह करायचं एकदा बघूया शॉर्ट मध्ये. हे ऍप्लिकेशन आहे. ऍप्लिकेशन आलं तर तुम्हाला काय करावं लागतं? हे इक्वेशन मध्ये हा इक्वेशन तुम्हाला फॉर्म करावं लागेल, डिड्यूस करावं लागेल. पण कधी कधी काय होतं की डीवाय बाय डीएक्स डायरेक्टली दिलेलं असतं. त्यामुळे काय करायचं? या पुढची सगळी स्टेप आहे, इथून पुढचे सगळे स्टेप्स ऍज इट इज फॉलो करायचे जर असं न्यूमेरिकल असेल. ठीक आहे, म्हणजेच काय दिलं काय याच्यात प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये? व्हॉट वी हॅव डीवाय बाय dx is given is equal to under root x plus, okay, this is what given. So we can say this is the y dash, right? Initial value x is equal to 2, the value of y is given as a 4, and they are asking us to find out, they're asking us to find out what's the value of y at x is equal to 2.5, and we have to use 10 steps. Step size तुम्हाला डिवाइड करायचे. सो you have xn is equal to 2.5 and x0 is equal to 2 and n is equal to 10. Can you find out h then? xn minus x0 upon n. So
0.0.
correct. H you got 0.0. Yes,
Fine.
sir. 0.05.
5.
मग स्टेप साईज आली. अलग लक्षात? मग इलर्सचा फॉर्म्युला काय? y इज इक्वल टू y0 प्लस y डॅश h. y डॅश तुम्हाला ऑलरेडी इनिशियल दिलेला आहे इथे. y डॅश, दिस इज y डॅश. आता किती स्टेप्स? मग आता तुम्ही काय कराल? या स्टेपच्या आधी, तर मी डायरेक्टली लिहिले स्टेप्स. या स्टेपच्या आधी तुम्हाला काय करावं लागेल? एक टेबल लिहावं लागेल. हे मेथड फॉलो करा स्टुडंट्स, कारण ही आपली क्लासमध्ये आपण शिकलेली मेथड आहे, ते फॉलो करणं गरजेचं आहे. हा टेबल फॉर्म करायचं. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस. दिस डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू आउट टू फाइंड द सोल्युशन, राईट? आता टेबलमध्ये काय काय लिहायचं आपल्याला? सो इट इज एक्स व्हॅल्यू, दिस इज एक्स व्हॅल्यू, दिस इज वाय व्हॅल्यू. करेक्ट? आता एक्स ची इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू काय दिली? 0 आहे का इथे? काय दिले? at x is equal to 2,
Yes, sir. X is equal to 2.
y is equal to 4. आता स्टेप साईज काय 0.05.
0.
इथून 0. म्हणजे काय होईल इथे 2. सॉरी, इथे काय होईल 2.05, 2.10,
1 0.
2.15.
1 5.
हे कधीपर्यंत करायचंय
2.25.
2.5 पर्यंत करायचं. ठीक आहे. आणि तुम्हाला 10 स्टेप्स येतील. 10 स्टेप्स लक्षात आलं ना. 1 2 3 4 5 6 लाईक दिस. म्हणजेच काय की या व्हॅल्यू मध्ये 0.05 ऍड करत जायचं प्रत्येक म्हणजे 0.2 येईल. बरोबर आहे ना. असं पुढे पुढे जायचं. बट व्हॉट यू हॅव टू डू सेम. या एक्सला जोपर्यंत ही व्हॅल्यू येत नाही ना एक्सची तोपर्यंत वाय फाइंड करत राहायचं युलर्स फॉर्म. मग इटरेशन 1 y इज इक्वल टू म्हणजे तुम्हाला काय करायचंय y ऍट 2.05 इज इक्वल टू y0 plus y0 dash h. So here you'll have x is equal to 2, y0 is equal to 4, and you have to find out y dash using this. Then second, here you'll get this value. Then you have to find out y 2.1. Then you'll write here y at 0.25 plus 2.05 y dash h. You have x is equal to x means 0.25, 2.05, y 2.05. You will get from here. And then y dash. 3, 4, 5, up to 10 iteration you have to. Any question? Easy है ना Euler's method? Hello?
Yes, sir.
देता आपल्याला मग कुठला रिंगी कुठला 4th ऑर्डर 2nd ऑर्डर सांगून देऊया का? सोपं आहे ते.
Yes, sir.
का जमेल तुम्हाला सॉल्व्ह करायला? सगळ्यांचं काय म्हणणं आहे? सांगावं लागेल. आवाज नाही येते तुमचा.
Explain करा.
सर एक्सप्लेन करा.
सर एक्सप्लेन कराल.
सेकंड ऑर्डर एक्सप्लेन करा.
एकच मिनिट घ्या. येस स्टुडंट्स, मला वाटतं आपण रुंगीकुट्टा 4th ऑर्डर आणि 2nd ऑर्डर आज डिस्कस करूया. आज एवढं करा सगळं. आणि सिमिलरली उद्या एक तास पुन्हा घेऊ. आणि जो 2nd युनिट आहे सायमल्टेनियस इक्वेशनचा पण काही इश्यू आहे का तुमचे? सायमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन सांगायचंय का तुम्हाला? हॅलो.
नो सर.
गॉस रिडल, गॉस एलिमिनेशन. हा फ्लोचार्ट मात्र सगळ्यांचे करून ठेवायचे. फ्लोचार्ट इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. जसं रुंगीकुट्टा 4th ऑर्डर आहे, 2nd ऑर्डर आहे. तुम्हाला जर मेथड माहिती आहे ना हाऊ टू सॉल्व द न्यूमेरिकल, फ्लोचार्ट इझी आहेत, खूप इझी आहे. फ्लोचार्ट येतील क्लास एक्झामला. चला हे डिस्कस करू. रुगी कुठा फोर्थ ऑर्डर शोज. बट जेवढं शक्य होईल तेवढं आपण घेऊया आज. ठीक आहे. रुगी कुठा फोर्थ ऑर्डर मध्ये आपण काय केलंय इक्वेशन. वॉज द इक्वेशन y is equal to y0 plus k. What's the value of k? K is equal to k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4 over 6. This is the value of k. आणि हे k आपल्याला इथे सबस्टिट्यूट करायचं. मग आपल्याला k फाइंड करायचं असेल तर वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट k1. सो एज अ k1 is equal to h into f of x y or x0 y. What's the k2? k2 is equal to h into, नाही तर थोडंसं चेंज करायचं काय, f of x0 प्लस h by 2. हे लक्षात ठेवायचं. हे जे दोन टर्म्स आहेत ना स्टुडंट्स, हे सेमच राहतील k2 आणि k3 साठी. अँड y0 प्लस, आता हे जे आपण k1 फाइंड केलं ना त्याचा हाफ घ्यायचं आहे. ठीक आहे. हे फंक्शन बेसिकली व्हॉट आर दिस आर नथिंग बट x व्हॅल्यू अँड y व्हॅल्यू, जे की आपण फंक्शन मध्ये टाकणार आहोत. सो आपल्याला काय लागणार आहे, पहिल्यांदा एफ ऑफ एक्स वाय फाइंड करायचं आहे. सो इट्स अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट इक्वेशन. जे प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट दिला असेल ना, सो फ्रॉम दॅट प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट एफ ऑफ एक्स वाय. आणि ह्या एफ ऑफ एक्स वाय मध्ये काय करायचं आहे, ह्या व्हॅल्यू सबस्टिट्यूट करून एक्स अँड वायच्या यू हॅव टू गेट दिस एफ ऑफ फंक्शन्स. k3 इज व्हॉट, h इंटू एफ ऑफ x0 प्लस h बाय 2, राईट, y0. आता आपण काय काढलं, k2 काढला. सो k2 by 2. So that again you have to substitute. Now k4 is equal to h into f of x0 plus h and y0 plus k3. So we are not finding out dividing by 2 here. So these are the k values. So that k values you have to substitute here. You will get the k substitute here. y0 is known to you. You can find out y. Solution. Okay, sir. Any doubt? Any question? Formula मध्ये काय क्वेश्चन आहे?
नो सर.
आपण एक न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करू. सांगा मला, आता तुम्ही सांगा मला काय काय दिले. न्यूमेरिकल रीड करा आणि मला सांगा काय काय दिले. हॅलो, एम आय ऑडिबल? स्टुडंट्स का रिस्पॉन्ड नाही करत?
येस सर.
सांगा ना.
इनिशियल कंडिशन्स दिल्या आहे.
ठीक आहे, मी लिहितो, तुम्हाला हेल्प राहील त्याची. गिव्हन काय काय सांगा. मेथड दिलेले आहे. जर समजा ही मेथड दिलेली नाहीये. दे आर सेइंग दॅट यूज रुंगी कुट्टा. कोणती वापराल, फोर्थ वापराल की सेकंड वापराल?
सर फोर्थ.
वाय?
सर ते सेकंड मध्ये दोन इक्वेशन येतात ना.
येस. सेकंड कधी वापरायची, जर सायमल्टेनियस डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन असतील, दोन इक्वेशन असतील. लक्षात आलं का? जर एकच डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन असेल, ऑर्डर डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन, तर आपण काय वापरतो, फोर्थ ऑर्डर. ठीक आहे. So what is given in the problem statement? First is method. Method is given. Second, find y at x is equal to 1.2 and x equal to 1.4. What is given? dy by dx 2xy plus e raised to x divided by x square plus x e raised to x. So this is all the equation given. Anything else? Anything else first? x0 is given 1 and y0 is given 0. So this is our initial value problem. है ना? आपण जे पण रुंगीकुट्टा, इलर्स, टेलर्स रेज जेवढे पण न्यूमेरिकल आपण सॉल्व करतो ना, these are the initial value problems. है ना? इनिशियल कंडिशन ऑलवेज गिवन. हे जर दिलं नसेल ना तर तुम्ही सॉल्व नाही करू शकत. ठीक आहे. सो ही चेक करत जा. इनिशियल व्हॅल्यूज आर ऑलवेज गिवन. Fine. Now I'll explain for 1.2. You just solve for 1.4. Okay. Tell me, what's the next step? These are the given data. Tell me, students, how to solve?
Finding h.
So first of all, you have to write f of xy. What's the f of xy? 2xy plus e raised to x square plus x e raised to x. So you have to set this equation in your calculator. So to find, what do you have to find out? Y value at x is equal to 1.2 and y value at x is equal to 1.4. So I'll explain for this value. Just go for next value. Tell me how to start. How to start, student? When you go to fourth order.
Yes, sir. First of all, we find out K1.
Sir, we will find H and K1.
Okay, we'll write first formula. Okay, that is the best practice. Solution. What's the formula? Y is equal to y0 plus k. And the k you can find out using k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4 upon 6. Okay. And then we have to find out k1. Now to find out k1, h into f of x0, y0. So whether h is given in the problem statement?
No.
Whether h is given in the problem statement?
No.
No. So this data is missing. Because it is always, see, this is the best practice. Like when you are writing, you are solving any numerical, just write the formula first. And you'll come to know that if I to get this value, I should know all this, whether we are having all these values or not. You have to check it. Because if you don't have an h, no, you can't solve this. So h is missing here. So you can ask your supervisor, h is missing for this problem. So he has to provide. H is equal to 0. Right? So h is also given. H is equal to 0. So why it is important 0.2 h? Because again here we are using it's a simple, you can say that's straight line. Okay, it's an equation of straight line, slope into fine. So after having h value, so what you have to do? Yes, students. You have to prepare a table. So what value you are having? X value. And you have to write Y value. So what's the initial value here? What's given? What's the given? What is given in the problem statement? Students?
Initial value
Initial values.
1 and y 0.
X at x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0. Now what's the step size? H is equal to 0.2. So I have to write here 1.2, 1.4. That's all. We have to find out 1.2, 1.4. Pretty good. Means what? In one step, I'll get 1.2. In second step, I'll get 1.4. Okay. In a two step, I'm getting a solution here. Good. So let us find for y 1.2. Okay. So y 1.2 is equal to y0 plus k. Right? Again, same thing. We have to find out k. K is equal to k1 plus 2k2 plus k2k3 plus k4 divided by 6. So we have to find out k1. What's the k1 value? H into f of x0, y0. So we want h. H value is what? X0 is equal to 1 and y0 is equal to 0. This value is already given. X0 is given, y0 is given. And h value is given 0.2. So can we find out f of xy?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what's the value of f of xy? F of xy, whether it's given in the problem?
0.73. No, sir.
Yes.
Equation given, na?
This is given, no?
Yes.
So using this function, you have to substitute x and y values and find out f of x0, y0.
0.73.
0.73.
1.2689.
Now, just check it, students, one more time. 2xy plus e raised to x upon x square plus x e raised to x. So what's this value? Let us substitute x0 and y0 in this case. Tell me this value.
0.7310.
0.7310.
Okay. Okay.
So it's 1.26894.
Okay, whatever it may be, because okay, whatever it may be, 0.7310.
7310.
10. Okay, so this is the value. So what I'll do, h value is 0.2 into 0.7310. Right? So you'll get the k1 value.
0.1462.
0.1462. So k1 we got. Similarly, we will get k2. K2 is equal to now h into. This is very important, students. Now, this time x0 plus h by 2. This is the x value that you have to substitute as an x and y. Right? And y0 plus k1 by 2. Okay? So, x0 plus h by 2 is basically your x value. So, x0 is what? 1 plus h by 2, 0.2 by 2. It's a 1.1.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the x value. And y0 plus k1 by 2. So what is that? Your
0.0731.
uh-huh.
0.0731.
0.0731. Correct, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is your x and this is your y. So can you find out f of x0 plus h by 2 and f of y0 k1 by 2. Just put this one. This is x and y. Substitute in this formula. So your x value is, what's your x value? 1.1 and y value 0.073. Substitute and get this value function. So you will get K2. K2 is 0.2 into. What's the function value here?
0.7010.
0.7010. Okay. Now you will get the K2 value. So tell me this K2 value.
0.1402. 1402.
Okay. Now you have to find out K3. K3 is equal to h into function x0 plus h by 2. Now y0 will change K2 by 2. So this is your x and this is your y. So find out x is equal to h0 plus h by 2. It is not going to change, will remain same. Is it 1.1? Right? So y is equal to y0 plus k2 by 2. K2 0.1403 divided by 2. So this is your y value. So you can substitute x0, y0 in this function. Get this one.
So y value is 0.0701.
0.
0.699.
Okay. And the last one. Hope you are understanding how we are finding out f of xy now. For each, here we are considering this is nothing but x coordinate, this is y coordinate. And you have to substitute the function, get the value of f of xy. Most of students are making mistake over here while calculating. So be careful. K4, h into x0 plus h and y0 plus k3. So after having all this k1, k2, k3, now you can find out k. K is equal to k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4 upon 6. Okay, after finding out k was an x, now you have to find out at x is equal to 1.2. Y0 is already known to us. It's a 0 plus k. Okay, so this is your value. Answer. Don't make a mistake in calculations, students. I'm assuming that whatever value you are giving me are correct. Any question? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Hello, other students?
No, sir.
So I think we should discuss about Kutta second order. This is the wrong problem technology. We'll take one more problem for Kutta second order. Okay, I think we should start with this numerical and just write. See, a second order ordinary differential equation is dy by dx is equal to z, y0 is equal to 2, and dz by dx is equal to 0.5x minus y. And find value of y and g at x is equal to 0.2. Take h is equal to 0.1. So h is important, student. Second order, fourth order. In both cases, h is important. Now try to understand this numerical. One more numerical I think we have solved in theory class. And I discuss. Suppose now here you will find there are two equations. Can you see that? Hello?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you see? हा.
Yes,
आता
sir.
कधी कधी काय होतं की एकच इक्वेशन दिलेलं असतं. कुठलं असतं इक्वेशन? प्लस 5 dx by dt minus 12x is equal to 0. असं इक्वेशन दिलेलं असतं एकच. And they are saying that just find the value of y and z. काय फरक आहे दोघांमध्ये? इथे कुठली मेथड वापरायची असं जर इक्वेशन आलं तर? हॅलो, कुठली मेथड वापरायची इथे?
फोर्थ ऑर्डर.
नाही, हे सेकंड ऑर्डरचीच आहे. ठीक आहे, इथे रुंगी कुठला सेकंड ऑर्डर वापरायची का? रुंगी कुठला फोर्थ ऑर्डर आपण जे डिस्कस केले ना, दॅट इज टू बी अप्लाइड फॉर फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर. आता ही ऑर्डर बघा फर्स्ट आहे, ही ऑर्डर फर्स्ट आहे. ठीक आहे, पण इथे दोन इक्वेशन आहेत, तर आपण सेकंड ऑर्डर वापरतोय रुंगी कुठला सेकंड. आता ह्याला काय करायचं, हे ऍक्च्युअली इक्वेशन सेकंड ऑर्डर आहे. तर सेकंड ऑर्डरला आपल्याला काय करायचंय, वी हॅव टू कन्वर्ट दिस इनटू फर्स्ट ऑर्डर. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर टू इक्वेशन्स, दोन इक्वेशन मध्ये आपल्याला कन्वर्ट करावं लागतं. कसं कन्वर्ट करायचं? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपला स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म काय, इथे बघा, डीवाय बाय डीएक्स आणि ह्या फॉर्म मध्ये आणायचं. ओके, सो डीवाय बाय डीएक्स आहे. सो व्हॉट आय विल डू, लेट x is equal to y and t is equal to x. So let us substitute in this equation. Substitute केल्यानंतर काय येईल, d2y upon dx square plus 5 dy by dx minus 12y is equal to 0. ओके, इथपर्यंत लक्षात आलं तुमच्या सगळ्यांच्या? स्टोन्स हे स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म मध्ये कन्वर्ट केलं. नंतर काय करतोय आपण, ह्या इक्वेशनला आता सेकंड ऑर्डर असल्यामुळे काय करायचं, त्याला दोन फर्स्ट ऑर्डर इक्वेशन मध्ये कन्वर्ट करायचं. कसं कराल, लेट dy by dx is equal to z. हे काय झालं, फर्स्ट ऑर्डर इक्वेशन. त्याची ऑर्डर काय, 1 आहे. आणि हे आपण काय करणार आहोत, इक्वेशन ए मध्ये सबस्टिट्यूट करायचं. मग आपल्याला काय मिळेल, काय मिळेल, आपण हे जर इथे सबस्टिट्यूट केलं,
d by dx of z plus 5z minus 12y equal to 0.
करेक्ट, प्लस 5z minus 12y is equal to 0. This is second equation. So use this equation and this equation. These are two first order equations. आणि त्यानंतर मग आपण जे स्टेप डिस्कस करणार आहोत, दॅट यू हॅव टू फॉलो. येते का लक्षात? जर असं इक्वेशन असेल तर ह्याला तुम्ही या दोन इक्वेशन मध्ये कन्वर्ट केलेलं आहे. काही डाऊट? आता या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये डायरेक्टली आपल्याला दोन इक्वेशन दिलेले आहेत. Can you see that? We got this equation and this equation. So let's write first. Okay, before that, let me explain how to apply Runge-Kutta second order. See, we will have two equations basically for dy by dx and dz by dx. जे dy by त्याला आपण काय करणार आहोत, f of x y z, आणि ज्याचं dz आहे डिफरन्शिएशन, त्याला काय करणार आहोत आपण, gx y z म्हणणार आहोत. जिथं dy by dx आहे त्याचं इक्वेशन काय असणार आहे, y is equal to y0 plus k, where k is equal to k1 plus k2. Okay, by 2. So what is k1? What is k1? K1 is equal to h into f of x, y, z. Okay, and k2 is equal to h into f of x plus h, y0 plus k1 and z0 plus l1. ठीक आहे, हा फॉर्म्युला y साठी dy by dx. तसं dz by dx साठी काय आहे? We are writing z is equal to z0 plus L. We are using one more notation, where L is nothing but L1 plus L2 divided by 2. Only change in a notation. You can see that change in notations. So what is L1 here? L1 is nothing but h into, now it's a g of, कारण function वेगळा आहे. This is function different. G of x0, y0, z0. इथे चूक नाही करायचं. हे जे फाइंड करतो ना तो फंक्शन साठी, हे जे फाइंड करतो या फंक्शन साठी. नंतर L2 is equal to same. L2 will be same, but the only function is changing. x0 plus h, y0 plus k1, and z0 plus L1. That's it. So let us apply this method when we go to our second order for this number. Any question, any doubts, ones? Given. हे न्यूमेरिकल डिस्कस करू ना, आपण थांबूया. उद्या सकाळी आपण काय करू पुन्हा लाप्लास गॉस एलिमिनेशन क्वाइजन्स हे कव्हर करू. ठीक आहे.
Yes, sir.
येस सर.
आता थोडा वेळ पण झालेला आहे. हा, या न्यूमेरिकल नंतर थांबून देऊ. गिव्हन काय काय दिले आता बघा. हा, हे न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व्ह करताना स्टुडंट्स क्लासची मेथड प्रॉपर करा. वी आर गोइंग टू डिवाइड इंटू 2 पार्ट. तुमचं पेज जे आहे आन्सर शीट हे 2 पार्ट मध्ये डिवाइड करायचं. ओके. द फर्स्ट पार्ट इज फॉर y इक्वेशन dy by dx y, and that is equal to z. And second part is for dz by dx is equal to 0.5x minus y. हे आलं का लक्षात? हॅलो.
येस सर.
हा, आता मग तुमचा f of x0 y0 z0 काय असणार आहे इथे? What is that function?
सर 0
हा,
0
Z.
Z कंडिशन दिलेली आहे.
आणि इकडे आता आपण z ला डिफरन्शिएट करतोय. त्याचं काय असणार आहे? g of x0 y0 z0, and that function is 0.5x minus y. हे खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. ही स्टेप चुकली तर पुढचं सगळं चुकणार आहे. येते लक्षात पुढे? ठीक आहे. हा, त्याच्या आधी एक मी विसरून जाईल. काय काय दिले बघा. गिव्हन लिहायचं राहून गेलं आपलं पूर्ण. हा टेबल मात्र सगळ्या न्यूमेरिकल साठी ऑर्डर डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन ऍप्लिकेबल आहे. एक्स वाय झी. काय इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू? इनिशियल व्हॅल्यूज काय?
y0 is equal to 2.
y0 is equal to 2 means what? ठीक आहे, ब्रॅकेट मध्ये लिहिलेलं. At x is equal to 0,
हाँ,
y
x
is
is
equal
equal to 2.
to 2. And at x is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. So these are your initial values. Okay. आपल्याकडे स्टेप साइज दिलेले आहे.
Yes, sir.
0.01. And what you have to find out?
0.02.
So here x0 is equal to 0 and xn is equal to 0.2. Can you find out number of strips? Number of
Yes,
step sides? Xn minus x0 divided by h. 0.2 minus 0 upon 0.1. So you have to solve this numerical in 2 steps. Okay. So here 0.1 and 0.2. So first of all, you have to find out at x is equal to 0.1 what's the value of y and z, and then using these as an initial values, You have to find out for at x is equal to 0.2, what's the value of y and z? ते तुम्हाला विचारलेलं आहे. क्वेश्चन स्टुडंट्स काय कळालं नाही? हा टेबल बनवणं खूप गरजेचं आहे. तुमच्या पुस्तकात दिलेला नसेल कदाचित हा टेबल.
So first of all आपण K1 फाइंड करणार ना आता. K1 फाइंड करणार ना आता.
काय फाइंड करणार तुम्ही?
K1.
नाही लक्षात आलं माझ्या.
K1.
बघा स्टुडंट्स, लक्षात आलं का तुमच्या स्टेप साईज किती आहे? 0.1 आहे. त्यामुळं 0, 0.1, 0.2. सो पहिल्यांदा तुम्ही काय कराल? यू आर गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट y at x is equal to 0.2 and g at x is equal to 0.1. Okay? See, carefully लक्ष द्या. So y is equal to y0 plus k. What's the k? K is equal to k1 plus k2 by 2. And here z is equal to z0 plus l, where l is equal to l1 plus l2 by 2. ठीक है, simultaneous diagram. Now we have to find out k1. So what's the k1? H into
F of x
x0,
0,
0, g0. Okay. So what is your x0 value?
zero.
x0 काय?
0.
0. x0 is equal to 0. y0, 2.
2.
And g0, 0. ठीक है? H already given 0.1. So can we find out k1 here?
Yes sir.
सांगा कसं k1 फाइंड कराल? H is 0.1 into. So what is function? F of x0, y0, z0. What's this function? Is equal to z. So ह्या सगळ्या व्हॅल्यू इथे सबस्टिट्यूट केल्या. काय येईल? फंक्शनची व्हॅल्यू काय येईल?
0.
0.
Correct. So k1 will be equal to
0.
0. काही अडचण इथे? स्टुडंट्स काय अडचण?
No.
ठीक. आता पॅरलली काय करायचं आपल्याला? z ची व्हॅल्यू फाइंड करायची, म्हणजे l1 ची व्हॅल्यू फाइंड करायची. Let us find that. So L1 is equal to h into g of x0, y0, z0. So where again x0 is equal to 0, y0 is equal to 2, and z0 is equal to 0. But this time you have to find out g of x0, y0, z0. So what is the difference? It's a g of x, y, z काय आहे?
0.5x minus
X.
2 minus 1.
So you have to substitute all these values in this function. So you'll get L1. L1 is equal to 0.1 into this value.
-2.
Minus
Minus
2, no?
Yes.
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 So you will get L is equal to minus 0. Minus 0.
minus 0.2.
Okay. So you got L1, you got K1. Simultaneous solve है आपलं सगळं. Simultaneous. We are doing all the terms simultaneously. Next. K2. H into f of x0 plus h, y0 plus k1 and z0 plus L1. Okay. So what is your x here? X0 plus h. What's your y? Y0 plus k1. What's your z? Z0 plus L1. Tell me these values. X0 plus h. 0.1.
2.1.
Y0 plus k1. 2. And z0 plus L1. किती आहे G0 किती आहे 0 plus L1 minus 0.2.
0.2.
Okay, so what's the function? F of x, y, z. It's a z. So what's this function value?
Minus 0.2.
So k2 is equal to h. है ना, ही x, y, g ची व्हॅल्यू इथे सेम बघाल, चेक करा इथे shows. So let us substitute. That is equal to minus 0.2.
0.
H is equal to 0.1 into minus 0.2. So K2 you will get
Minus 0.02.
0.02. K2 you got. Similarly, we will find L2. H into f of. No, it's not an f of. It happens generally. G of x0 plus x0 plus
H1.
y0 plus k1 and z0 plus
L1.
Now, we will consider this as an x, this as an y, and this as an z. So let's see. X is equal to x0 plus h. The values will remain same, no? 0.1. Y is equal to y0 plus k1, 2, and z is equal to z0 plus L1 is minus 0.2. So substitute in this equation. But this time, your function is g of, what's the function? X, y, z.
0.5.
X minus y. Substitute these values here. So you'll get L2 is equal to 0.1 into this value after substituting this.
minus 1.95.
Minus
Minus
1.95.
1.95.
And L2 is equal to minus 0.195.
0.195.
So you got K1, K2, L1, L2. Can we write or can we find out K1? Sorry, K. K is equal
Yes,
to
sir.
K1 plus K2 by 2 and L is equal to L1 plus L2 by 2. Right? So after finding out K and L, you just find out Y at 0.1 is equal to Y0 plus K and Z 0.1 is equal to Z0 plus L. Tell me these values.
Sir, K ची value minus 0.01.
Now just tell me now this final value. Y0 ची value किती आहे? What's the value of Y0?
2.
2.
1.99.
199.
Okay,
1.99.
1.99. So this is your y0. Z0, 0.1.
So L1 L2 की value.
Mhm. Minus any value here. Zero point. Tell me this value.
Minus 0.1975.
Hello, students.
Minus 0.1975.
1975. So you got this value. So ultimately, what you got? No, a new value of zeros. So what I'll do, I'll write here this value. See, y0 1.99 and it is minus 0.197. So the first part is done. Now same thing you have to repeat now for second iteration. Second iteration is what? Y at x is equal to 0.2 and z at x is equal to 0.2. So your new x0, y0 and z0 values. Can you tell me what are the new values here?
Yes, sir.
It is 0.1, 1.99 and minus 0.19. So these are your new values. And using these new values, again, you have to find out 0.2, y0 plus k. Here, 0.2 is equal to z0 plus l, where k is equal to k1 plus k2 by 2 and l is equal to l1 plus l2 by 2. Same process again. You have to repeat. And at the end, you will get y 0.2 is equal to. If my values are correct, then the values may be like 1.9606 and z 0.2 is equal to minus 0.388. Check these values. Huh? I'm just writing directly the values that I'm having right now with me. And this is what your answer is supposed to write here. Right? And they're asking us to find out the same thing. Is that okay, students? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Is that
sir.
a simple one? Okay, just try it out. Try to solve. And still, if you are facing any difficulty, let me know. Tomorrow we'll take that point for the discussion. But for the time being, I think we should stop here.
Yes, sir.
We'll focus on typical your queries, no, tomorrow. Because it is again just like in we are taking entire sessions. That should not be there. If you are having any particular difficulty, just we'll focus on that. So all ordinary differential equation we completed today. Tomorrow we'll go for partial differential equations like in Laplace, Poisson's, and parabolic. And some students are asking for Gauss elimination and Gauss hidden. So five techniques we are going to discuss tomorrow. It will again take in 1.5 hours. And tomorrow's session probably will take in the morning session so that you will have no more practice, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes, sir.
if it is possible, just work in team, no students. Those students who have attended and understood the methods, they can have a discussion among yourself. That is the best practice. No? Work in team. So I think we should stop here. You may leave now.